Today we're doing a review of the Mountaintop 65-liter plus 10-liter hiking and camping backpack. It's made of a ripstop polyester. It has a really good color scheme, I think. It's a pretty backpack. This color is called crayon orange. It's a good durable material. It's double in some areas, so it feels very sturdy. On the bottom, it has a rain cover that comes with it. And it's big enough that if you have some gear on the outside, it will cover most everything and let you have it just really stacked up. It has some compression straps on the bottom here. It doesn't have any hooks or anything on the bottom, but in front of the sleeping bag compartment, it has these compression straps, so you can use that to put tent or a sleeping pad. This sleeping bag compartment, I think, is a good feature. It has a lip that covers the zipper, so if it's misty outside, not quite enough to use the rain cover, it will keep extra moisture from getting in there and protect the zipper. The sleeping bag compartment is a really nice size, and it also has an extra zipper here, so you can choose to keep this compartment separate, or you can unzip this and instead have one big compartment. It's however you prefer. Now it does have only one pocket, or it has three pockets actually. One big one on the front and two on the side. So this is a big pocket that goes all the way down. It's a really nice big size pocket. There's also two extra compression straps here to help keep things snug. You can also help to tie anything extra down in the front in case you don't have enough room inside the backpack. On this side, it has an extra pocket, and it's bloused so that it will extend some if you need extra space. Keep in mind though that if you stuff this pocket, you may not be able to use this water bottle pocket as well if it's too stuffed. But it is stretchy enough to where if you have something in this pocket, you can still use a water bottle here and use the compression straps to keep it down. It has two water bottle pockets. They're both mesh, and then if your water bottle is tall, then the compression straps will help to keep them down. One nice thing about this backpack, I'll turn it around so you can see, is it has this extra access on the side to the main compartment. So if you need something that's toward the bottom of your backpack, you can use this side pocket to get into the backpack instead of having to unpack things to reach something that's at the bottom. I may not have mentioned this yet, but the zippers on this backpack are SBS. They're very good quality. We can go to the lid of the backpack. So the lid of this backpack is adjustable on the top. So here on this, you can adjust the height so that it has more space. And then on the back, the same thing. It has an area to adjust so that you can move the whole thing up. And that is actually where the extra 10 liters comes from. So if you're going to use the extra 10 liters, you would unsnap this and the collar comes out, and it's pretty tall so that you can pack quite a bit more, and then adjust your lid so that it fits over the top. The lid also has these extra compression straps, so if you have your tent on the bottom, you can have your sleeping pad on the top, or vice versa. These are also removable, so if you don't want to use them, they can completely come off. There's an extra pocket here on the lid, and it's a good generous size for anything that you want to have easy access to. Then on the inside, you have another mesh pocket. I love mesh pockets because you can see what's in them. You don't have to wonder if you can't remember what you put in them. But it's another good size pocket that you can use. On the inside of the backpack, you have your bladder compartment. It's hard to see down in this big backpack, but you have your bladder compartment, and then you have these two hooks here on the top to keep your hydration bladder from sliding down too far. So that's really nice to keep it in place. And then your access to your hydration pack is right here. So that helps keep everything in its place. Okay, we can go to the back of the backpack. This has some great adjustments. First of all, it is very padded. So you can see how thick that padding is. It's very padded. And you have lots of room to adjust. So if you're tall, it's great. If you're short, it's great. I'm pretty short, I'm 5'1", and I put it on the medium setting. So, which I think is wonderful, because if you're shorter than me, then you still have room to go down to the small. A lot of backpacks don't go down that small for adults, so if you're shorter, it's hard to find something that's not too big for you. But this is a great size. And then if you are taller, then it has, even above large, several settings you can go to. The sternum strap has a buckle whistle, which is a great feature, especially if you like to go hiking by yourself. It's great to be on the safe side. And then it has some extra elastic here so that it really moves and stretches with your body. Then these shoulder straps are adjustable up here at the top, and then the sternum strap can be adjusted about this much. So it has plenty of room for adjustment on both sides. With the hip belt, one great feature with this backpack is it's flexible. So it moves with you, it's not fixed. So when you're going over rough terrain, going over rocks or hills, this is going to move with you, and it's not going to dig into your hips or be too rigid. But at the same time, the hip belt, it is reinforced, so it is sturdy. With a backpack this size, you want most of the weight to be on your hips, so this is very sturdy, but then it still moves with you. On the hip belt, it also has a pocket here, and it's a good size pocket. My cell phone is about good enough for my cell phone. If you have a small GPS, if you're listening to music, or if you have some extra snacks, it's really handy. So if you need something, you don't have to take your backpack off to get to it. Then the strap here, the hip belt, it's adjustable on both sides, which I really like, so that if you do have to adjust it very much, it doesn't shift from one side to the other. It stays right in the middle. So that is pretty much it for this backpack. It's a great size. It's not too big, but it has plenty of space if you're going to be out for a couple of days. So give it a try, and I hope you like it.